Hello and welcome back. This is Yasmin again from Alaya marketing team. Today we're going to explore the do good part of our platform and see you land on a catalog of all of our different activities. You'll see on the top tab that there are different filters that you can use. We'll start by showing you the filters here of goods collection, field volunteering, skills volunteering, and donations. So these are all of the different ways in which you can get involved on our platform, and you will see that there are specific projects related to all of these categories. We'll dive right into goods collection right over here. So I'm going to unselect all of the other categories here. So I see a project by Terre des Hommes Suisses, smartphones and mobile phones collection. There's a short description here. If I click into it, as I land on this project card, I will see always the same structure. I will always see the region where it's located. I can always click to favorite the activity. I'll always see the contact information, how to participate. Here specifically the type of goods that I'm donating, any criteria that is relevant to the project, and a description of the activity. And lastly, I'll always see information about the organization so I can get to know a bit more about them. So let's say I'm interested in making a company-wide collection for this organization. What I'll do is I'll contact the person that is here, either sending her an email or calling her directly, and I'll follow all of the guidelines on this contact cards. And once I've organized this, perhaps that they will provide us with boxes that we can use inside the company, and myself and other colleagues for 2 weeks we might collect all of the objects. And let's say I have decided to give 1 tablet and 2 mobile phones, and I can go back to the activity card and log the donation. So I can input here the number of items that I have collected, which was 3, a tablet and a smartphone, and then I can submit that. Congratulations, you have donated a few items, and we'll simply wait for the admin to approve of it until it shows up in your donations. Back on the Do Good page, now I'd actually like to look at the field volunteering options that I have, and I would like to do it in a specific location. So I'll click over here. We are located in Lausanne, so I'll click Lausanne region. I'll have a look at the different projects that there are, have a look at what I'm interested in. Scroll down. Oh, and I see here Fondation Mère Sophia, volunteer at La Soupe Populaire. I'm curious about this one, so I'll have a look. Here I can have a look again at all of the information about the volunteering activity and about the organization. I can again like this activity to find it later. If I see that no event has yet been created within the company for this specific activity, I can go ahead and create an event. To create an event for this specific activity, I'll first look at the date that I'd like to volunteer at, and here I'll have a look if morning, afternoon, or evening works best for me. And here I can send a message to the contact person within the organization, telling her or him what I'd like to do, and here give an estimate of participants that could take part. And I can check the box here if my colleagues can join the experience so that this event will actually appear in their platform as well. So I can also send a message here, and I can send this request, which will directly send a message to the organization. So once back on the activity, I can see here that the event that I created is here and pending for validation, meaning that the NGO has received it. And once they get in contact with you and confirm that it's good for them, our team will create the event, and then all of your teams will be able to join the event. Let's say now that we've already been to this event, we did the volunteering activities, and now I can go back to this project and log my hours so that you can earn your HOPIs. Remember that it gives you points, so you can just put in the date that you went at and how many hours you were volunteered, and it will be sent for submission by the admin. If I'd rather use my skills for a specific project, I can uncheck the others so that I only reveal all the skill volunteering activities, and this time I'd like to filter by cause. And I'll scroll through the projects, see if there's one that I'm interested in. I see that there are several translation projects here. I'll have a look at this project. Again, the same contact information, etc. And it's written here the skills that are needed and the work languages that are needed as well. And it also indicates that it can be done remotely. So I can do this from my office anywhere. If I'd like to do this activity, I'll have to apply to the project. I can input my LinkedIn profile, my phone number, and then I can write a little motivation paragraph showing my interest for the activity, which the NGO will directly receive. and then I'll submit over here. So once you have applied for this mission, the person at the NGO will receive your email, and you will also receive an email, and they will get back to you to confirm your application so that you can participate in this activity. Fast forward a few months or a few weeks, and perhaps I've done the activity. I go back to the project here. I can log my hours and I'll just submit, and again I'll receive points for my contribution. If I would like to make a donation, I can simply uncheck all of these filters here, and I can also use the search toolbar to search for a specific project. Have a look at the projects that interest me. This one looks interesting. Help to give us smiles in places we do not expect them. So this association provided us with some donation impact, so we have a better idea of where the money will go. I arrive directly on this page, which allows me to make the donation. I can choose to cover the processing impact. I can read more information about this, and then I choose my way of payment. Or I can also start a fundraiser. So these are direct donations, and I can also start a fundraiser. If I choose to do so, I can create a title, and I would like to raise an amount of 2,000, and perhaps I am giving a whole month to raise the funds. And here I can talk about what I'm doing. So now that I have created my campaign, I can actually share my story, why I'm running, why I would like to support this cause, and I can share it to all of my social media so that all of my colleagues or friends can join in and support this amazing organization. I can also copy and paste a link and share it in this way. Back on the homepage, I can scroll down and I will see that the fundraising campaign that I created is now live, and my colleagues can also join in and participate. A quick note on this filter that says display only my favorite activities. So remember that you can like all of the activities you're interested in. If I click this, I'll only see all of my favorite activities, which I can at any time come and retrieve. So now we have covered all of the different types of contributions that you can make on our platform. On our next tutorial, we'll have a closer look at the other features on the platform, which include the creating teams and your personal and the company profile. Thank you so much for following this video, and see you next time.